Well, on that day, my eldest son and I, we were painting the skirtings. Because on Saturday, we were going to paint my lounge. That was my gift to myself. We were going to paint it. And then the earthquake struck. And because we were painting, I had moved everything into the middle of the lounge. And then the earthquake struck, and I remember being by my fireplace, and it just banged me down with such force. And then, I don't know why, but in my profound wisdom, I got up again. But everything that was in my house was out. What was in the cupboard was out. The kitchen was a mess. I was making a slow cooking steak stew that was all over. Glass was smashed. I couldn't get out of the house for at least the first 40 minutes. I had a display cabinet that was in front of the front door, and it went crashing down. And the doors come in, and I couldn't open the door. We couldn't get out of the back door because my freezer had fallen over, and that had blocked the back door. So that took me 40 minutes. My cell phone wasn't working, and I was angry. I couldn't make contact with anyone. I didn't know where the rest of my family were. I was automatically panicking for my daughter Darwinia, because I knew she got out of school early that day, and I didn't know where she was. And so I just panicked. We were all in different parts of Ototahi the day it hit, but we all managed to get home eventually, and we were all safe. But it was absolutely petrified. We all lived in the lounge. We were quite depressed. We were really, really depressed, and we were heading under real bad. And then I decided to get up one morning and thought, enough is enough. The more we sit here, the worse we're going to be. We are members of the Ototahi Māori Wardens. My husband is, I am, 4 of the 5 children are. So we got up, we wiped ourselves down with the best we could. We put our uniforms on, we got in the vehicles that we owned, and we found some food, and we went round to the community of Aranui first, and we went house to house to house delivering food. Because there are other people who were worse off than us. So that's what we did. And from there it grew. It grew. Gloria Hughes, who's the president of the New Zealand Māori Wardens Association, she rang up and she said she had X amount of wardens who she can deploy. But she was going to come down to Aranui, well, down to Christchurch to have a look to see what it's like. The good thing about the work is you don't need to think what's going on in your own backyard. And so that's exactly what we did. We had ignored it. My whare gone. The side of my house was going downhill. I've got these great big bay windows in my lounge, and if you go like that, it'll move. Same with my son's room, go like that, it moves. Yeah, the house was just really deteriorating. These builders come to look at my house and they said it had ratted. I had no idea what that meant, but I'm standing there going, yes, we did. He goes, you got no idea what I'm talking about. I said, yep, it's ratted. Yeah, I go, what does that mean in English? It means we're going to put a red sticker on your house. We were just absolutely devastated. So we spent the first night in the garage. Gloria Hughes invited us to stay at Glenroy Motor Camp with them. It's about an hour out of town. We're good at giving help, we're not good at accepting it. We have 5 children. 2 of my children are autistic. In the beginning, they were 2 boys who always lived in the room. They didn't, sometimes people with autism don't like to intertwine. But that time that we spent out at Glenroy, it's changed them. They're both completely different children now. They're more outgoing, they're more outspoken. Those people out there really took them into their hearts. I mean, before the earthquake, we didn't know any of them. Not a one. And then because my house got a red sticker, we went and stayed there for 6 weeks in a room, and they changed my children. I've got 2 very well-adjusted young men, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so thankful that that's what the wardens have done. And time is a thing that's free, but time is a thing that people don't normally give. But all those wardens did from the top of the North Island to the bottom of the South and in between. And so for that, I'm really thankful. So out of a devastation, where something really good and positive has come from it, and that's my children, and they've grown.